So let me get this straight. So we're in Latrun, which was once called a Maos, which is originally Emek Ha'ayalon.
That's right. We are in the Emek. We are in Emek Ha'ayalon. We're right now a little bit on the southern tip of the Emek. The Emek spreads all the way to the city of Modi'in.
Wait, I need to pause you. What's an Emek?
Emek is a valley.
Okay, got it. Thank you. All right, so we're in the Ayalon Valley. Why is this important to Hanukkah?
Because the first major battle took place right over here. The victory of Yehuda and his brothers over the Yevonim that took place over here in Emek Ha'ayalon really gave a push to the whole Hanukkah story.
Huh. Okay, so the Hanukkah story, 8 candles, 8 nights, light, whatever, oil, candles. There are battles. There's a war. There's a whole story behind it. That's what
major battles,
okay.
Major wars,
okay.
Major prayer events, tefillah, nisim, miracles that
okay.
we find
okay.
in the Sefer HaMaccabim.
Oh, okay, all right. So this is where we know. So the story of Hanukkah is in this book.
Correct.
Sefer Maccabim.
Correct. The Sefer HaMaccabim. The story of Hanukkah that most people know, lighting candles, 8 nights, the oil burning. That's found in the Gemara. You like that?
I like the drama. I like drama
behind the candles
and the
is
elephants.
Found in Sefer HaMaccabim.
Okay.
And it's found here.
So
in the Shetach, on the
so
ground.
We're in the place of that drama.
That's right. Well, right over there we see Modi'in. Modi'in is where the breaks out, where all those homes on the edge of the cliff. That's Modi'in.
The hills on the side over there. Okay.
Correct. That's Modi'in.
Okay.
That's where the Mered HaChashmonoim, the Chashmonoim rebellion breaks out in Modi'in.
That's where it all begins.
Matisyahu takes his sons, 5 sons.
Okay.
They gather a small group, maybe other family members, maybe people of their city. They run into the mountains. There's a small battles with the local government over here, Beit Horon, and things are happening. And all of a sudden, Antiochus HaRevi'i,
Antiochus the Fourth,
he hears what is going on in Judea. There's battles going on. There's rebellion, and they're attacking our forces, and they're winning. And he says, no problem. It's war. He hires, kind of like when there's fighting in a city with the police, and the police can't deal with it, and all of a sudden the army says, okay, military rule, National Guard is coming to put this thing to an end.
Got it.
That's what happened.
Got it. So it got to enough out of control.
It got to the Oval Office.
Got to the Oval Office, okay? Got it, right.
And Antiochus HaRevi'i sends a massive army, 40,000 people.
Okay, that's a lot of people.
This is with Gregorius, real-time generals, not just, policemen, not just locals. These are top-notch generals.
And they're coming from Greece?
Correct. Yeah. Greece, Syria, Syrian Greeks, yeah.
Okay, Syria and Greece. So they're coming from north, not necessarily what we think of as Greece today, maybe a part of Syria what we think of today.
Correct.
So they're not coming from, they're not local troops. They're coming from out of town.
And these are hired troops also. These are hired troops from around the world.
Mercenaries.
Correct, mercenaries. They come over here. Why they stage the battleground right over here in Emek Ha'ayalon?
Oh.
Well, the geography tells the story.
Okay.
The Chashmonoim, Yehuda and his brothers, they're up on the hills. They're up in the mountains of Judea.
Got it. So they start out over there, but they're living, they're hiding out kind of over there in the mountains. I got it. These are the lower hills, and then these are the upper hills over here. Okay.
Leading into Judea.
Okay, got it.
They come over here. They stage a major war machine, 40,000 soldiers, maybe many more other logisticals.
Elephants.
No elephants yet.
Okay, got it. All right, so we're still in the first, so there's a total of 8 battles?
Correct.
And we're talking about which number battle we are?
In the second.
Second battle. So the first battle, give me a quick overview of the 8 battles.
No, I think I should do it later.
No? Not now?
I think we should focus on this.
Oh, this battle. This is the second battle. Yeah. Second battle is taking place over here.
But this is the major battle.
Right.
And 40,000 troops, and the Jews are scared. That's it, man. This little idea of rebellion wasn't such a good idea.
How many Jews are we talking about?
Well, we're talking about, it seems from Sefer HaMaccabim they have about 3,000 fighters.
So we're talking about 3,000 Jewish fighters. These are the Hashmoneans. The Hasmoneans.
These are the Hasmoneans. These are the
right?
Hashmonaim.
Right.
Led by Matisyahu already passes away.
Okay.
And they're being led by Yehuda, by
Right.
Yehuda HaMaccabee.
Yehuda Maccabee. So we're in the
man
second
himself.
battle. So this is Judah the Hammer.
Judah the Hammer.
Right. So the Judah the Maccabee, Yehuda Maccabee is leading a troop of 4,000 Jews, Hashmonaim,
Not well trained and not well armed.
against mercenaries and professional soldiers. 40,000 of them are working for one of the most powerful empires in the world,
That's right.
the northern Greek kingdom of
And
the
you can
Seleucids.
just imagine and almost feel the fear. I mean, the fear when they're on the mountains up there and they're looking down at this emek. I mean, we look at it right now. It's beautiful. It's got grapevines. There's the tank memorial, and there's a monastery, and I mean, there's 40,000 people in this emek, armed to the T. And you're on the top, you and your 3,000 men, which I don't even know if all of them had weapons.
So you're saying that they're looking down. This very area is full of 40,000 Greek troops. Okay, and what happens?
Yehuda waits, and he says, let's see what will happen. Gorius decides, instead of waiting for Yehuda to come for him, he didn't know if that would happen, he takes an elite 5,000 special forces, led by Gregorius, and they sneak up the mountain, and they are going to surprise attack Yehuda at night, and finish this thing off, 1, 2, 3.
done.
It be done.
Right.
And he starts going up. But the Jews are always one step ahead.
Okay.
Yehuda finds out that he's on his way. And Yehuda
Spies.
gathers his men and he says, listen guys, leave the lights on. Leave the fires burning. We're going down the other side.
So they leave like signs that there's still a camp here, but then they go down the other side.
We do.
Really?
We do. Gregorius and his 5,000 men go up the northern mountain, kind of like near Beit Horon, on the other side of the monastery, more Beit Horon.
So the monastery is on Beit Horon?
No, further.
The next mountain over.
Correct.
Okay, got it. So they're here and they're going around this mountain to the other side of the other mountain behind there, and they're coming up one side.
Coming up the northern side.
And
Yehuda is somewhere near Kever Shmuel Anavi, that area.
oh
Bramot.
wow, all the way back there.
Correct.
Okay.
And he's coming down the south. So we have Gregorius, 5,000 elite soldiers moving up.
Okay.
Yehuda is coming down from the southern slopes. He's racing down the hill. It's a lights out operation. It's stealth. 5,000 troops are moving up. 3,000 troops are moving down. And Yehuda makes it down to the camp before Gregorius makes it up. And he surprise attacks the camp.
With the 35,000 people.
And they're not ready because they're thinking the special forces moved up. So we're waiting for the all clear to go home.
I mean, just the audacity, the chutzpah of 3,000 amateurs coming up against, to ambush 35,000 mercenaries. That's pretty amazing.
And they're surprised.
Yeah.
They're taken by absolute surprise.
Right.
It's chaos. Remember, it's the middle of the night. So it's not like today, put the flashlights on, put the floodlights, throw
Right,
flares.
right.
It's the middle of the night. There's total chaos
So you have a
in the
skirmish
camp.
there and a skirmish there.
There's
and you see them
chaos in the
surprised.
camp.
Huh.
They're slaughtering people, and the place just takes off running to the coastal plains.
That's it. They scare them off.
They scare them off.
Wow.
And
That's
Yehuda
amazing.
and his men are chasing them down to the coastal plains.
Wow.
But Yehuda says, guys, stop. Stop. Gregorius is going to hit the top and come back down. We got to hit him also.
Whoa. So he comes back around again.
They pull back. They go back to the camp. They light the camp on fire. And they hide in the bushes waiting for Gregorius to get back down.
Wow.
And it works. Gregorius reaches the top. They find that they've been tricked.
Yeah.
There's no one here. The place is empty. And they race down. And as they race down, they see their camp going up in smoke.
Unbelievable. And so what do?
They run.
They run too.
They run.
Wow.
And Yehuda chases them also.
You know what I'm talking about?
Bullet, yeah.
Do you know what I'm referring to?
Bullet is a a maneuver.
Right,
Yeah.
but are you familiar with what I'm referring to?
I'm
So
familiar with the word.
I can teach you something.
Tell
This is
me.
interesting. So Ariel Sharon, Arik Sharon, was the head of the Israeli operations in the Sinai
Sure.
in the '67 war. And he explained to his troops, he operates from a principle called Tachbolet. And he says it all comes from Mishlei, it all comes from Proverbs. And an example was, you have the Jordanian legion, the Egyptian armies. I'm messing up the names of who was on the opposition, but I believe it was the Egyptians. They're in the Sinai. They have these huge artillery guns, huge, and the Israeli tank divisions just can't get past because these artillery is so massive. So what do they decide to do? They land 3 helicopters. They fill it up with troops. They drop off the helicopters behind enemy lines,
Wow.
which has never been done before. And then the Israeli troops, the IDF troops, come up behind the artillery. Doesn't know what to do. Because artillery apparently, they're used to
maneuver
being behind these massive guns. They don't know how to fight hand to hand. That's not what they're trained for. So you have these paratroopers coming in who are totally outgunned, but because they're attacking hand to hand, they've totally taken them by surprise and just throw absolute confusion into the story. So it's kind of the same thing 2,000 years later. But that idea of bullets is fascinating. I was reading about that in the Lion's Gate. So that's what it sounds like.
It was
Same
an unbelievable
idea.
strategy. They, as much as there was such strategy we see, and there really was a lot of strategy, but there was a lot of miracle. I mean, this is a miracle.
100%.
It was, we do our part from the bottom up,
Absolutely.
and then God comes from the top.
But
There's no better explanation to this. It was a shrewd move, a bold move,
right,
but a pure miracle that it worked.
100%. What speaks to me is the sense that says, this is the lay of the land. It's not impossible. This isn't impossible. That's not what was happening over here. It wasn't Ki'ilu, David and Goliath, which is not so far from here.
It wasn't like
this is impossible. This looks impossible, but you have but I know a way that it just might work.
With the help of God, yeah.
Right, and they try it, and 100%, it's not to say it could work, but it's so slim, the chances, and the chutzpah, just the pure audacity that we're going to take our group of 3,000, dodge the 5,000 special forces, and come down against the 35,000 and actually achieve it. That's what's absolutely inspiring and miraculous.
It was an inspirational win for Yehuda, for the Hashmonaim.
Yeah.
And this really spiraled into the next battles and eventually into recapturing the Beis HaMikdash.
Wow.
Meaning before this win, it seems that most of Judea wasn't sure if they're with Yehuda or not. Were those with him? There were those against him. And there was a lot. We're waiting and seeing. Where is this rebellion going to go?
Right.
After this battle, when people saw his strength, his chokhmah, his almost like the help of heaven, that the hand of God is with these people.
Yeah.
Most of Judea comes with Yehuda, and they join Yehuda and they rally after him. This really spirals the Hashmonai kingdom.
This was the turning point.
This was a major turning point. There's going to be other turning points. They haven't got the Beis HaMikdash yet. The Yevanim are still in charge. There's no Nes of the oil yet. But in terms of a battle, this was a turning point that people saw. Wow, the Hashmonaim, God is with these people.
Wow. So this really all happens and all takes place right here.
Our name of Kai alone.
Amazing. All right, I'm going to stop.
That was great.
Yeah, that was good.